Yeah, and so if I, sorry, not sure why that took a while. So most of the mods that I have are, um, yeah, I mean, most of the mods that I have, these are the kind of the base ones. We've got the core game, I've got royalty, I've got audiology, and I've got biotech as well. I'm also I've got harmony because I've also combined a lot of the what are they called? Combat extended mods, as well as vanilla expanded mods. So, for example, vanilla backgrounds expanded. There are several things here. Um, I think, yeah, there's lots of kind of vanilla expanded stuff here. And then I think down at the bottom, primarily, we've got our combat extended stuff. So, for example, here's the base mod and a couple of other things. One other thing that I have added as well, I saw it and now I can't find it anymore, was save our ships. So I don't have the latest expansion that came out. I also don't have Anomaly either. And yeah, so I don't have either of those, but instead I do have save our ship somewhere. A simple sidearms. It's in here anyway. A Save Our Ship 2. Yeah, so this is the unofficial expansion that added kind of livable spaceships and continuing your colony stories in orbit with ship to ship combat, things like that. Yeah, so I've been thinking about picking up what's it called? Odyssey. That's right. I've been thinking about picking up Odyssey, but I haven't done so yet. Um, Sorry, one moment. It looks like there we go. Um, my OBS was being a little bit weird and not showing me information about YouTube. So what I'd like to do, let's start a new colony. And I've also, yeah, okay, there we go. What I'd like to do is start a new colony and maybe let's start from the Lost Tribe. So I only have a couple hundred hours, I think literally 200 hours in Rimworld. I'm still very much in the kind of the tutorial stage. So this is not going to be like a Randy yeah, hardest difficulty or anything. What I'd like to kind of do is survive for at least 2 hours. That would be nice. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do adventure story, and I'm going to say reload anytime. I don't think I'll probably need to do any reloading. Um, I do kind of get attached to my characters or to the Rimworld pawns that are running around. But I don't. I think in 2 hours I should be fine. So let's just say next. For the global coverage size, I will go to 100%. And then what I'd like to do is go down, maybe change the infested area to 5%. And I'd like to add all of the various um, tribes and factions and people in here as well, like this. And since we're playing on 100% map generation, there should be more than enough room for each of them, and a civil clan. So we've got now one of everything, including like kind of the basic civil union outlander, all of that kind of stuff, down to some of the expanded stuff, things like the republics, the central, western, and excuse me, eastern republics. We've got like the Impid tribe, the Itakin. I think that's how you say that. I've never actually said that out loud before. The Itakin pirates, and yeah, other tribes and things. So I'm thinking, let's say generate. So we'll generate the world. It doesn't usually take that long on my computer. Then again, I'm not usually streaming on my computer, so we'll have to wait and see how that changes things. So actually, here's another list. So as you see, there's a lot of vanilla something expanded. So fishing expanded or cooking expanded, all those vanilla expanded ones. Yeah, I think apart from that, just combat extended is the big set of mods. There are a couple of small other ones like simple sidearms, so that I can actually hold two weapons at the same time. So I can have people who are not only ranged but also melee. Um, and then a couple of other things that were dependencies. So what I'm also going to do, I've just noticed that my it's not streaming any sound. So let me quickly switch and see if this works. Yeah, this game capture is not happy with Rimworld. Sorry, one moment. I'm not really sure. It was working before, and now it's not. Okay, we are going to just play viewing my desktop again. Not really sure why that is not using this. Maybe once we actually get into the game, I will try that one more time, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just go back to this view again. Um, yes, what else was I going to say? I was going to say that we now need to pick a place, and so what I'd like to try and do is find somewhere with some roads where we can generally grow things most of the year, but in kind of this temperate climate. And I would also like, ideally, something like rather than small hills, maybe large hills, mountainous marbles. I want to give myself a little bit of building room. So, for example, large hill is what I think I will aim for, if possible. And then I'm going to try and find marble if possible. Again, it would just be nice to have to be able to build out of that because marble gives you some beauty. Um, that's mountainous and marble. Slate. Hmm. Temperate forest. Maybe not here. If I move up. Oh yeah, okay. So I need to be a little bit higher, I think, on the globe. Maybe let's have a look over here. Oh, these are rivers. For a second, I thought they were roads. About to say. What we can do, let's have a look over here. Large hill, sandstone and slate, mountainous, large hills, slate, marble, and limestone. I actually think that looks good. So let's try here, and I'm going to press next, and then I'm going to keep the ideologian off for this playthrough, I think. And so now we need to pick our the people we're going to have in our colony. So I'm just looking. I don't. Oh, hi, Wrecker. How are you? I always end up pigeonholing myself into needing to find the perfect start, and thus starting a game of Rimworld ends up taking an hour before the see a screen I'm happy with. I have to admit, not usually an hour for me, but I sometimes have that same thing as well. So we've got a you here. You're good for melee construction, or melee construction, artistic, and medical. You don't really like men, but you're just naturally upbeat. That's good. We've got malnutrition, that's fine. This will slow you down, but you're good for melee, plants, and mining. That's good. And a quick sleeper, that's always nice. We've got shooting and crafting. That would be good. We've got a... Actually, these are all... Oh, you're actually not an adult. That's fine. Um, then we've got a fisherman. So you enjoy the solitude and tranquility inherent to long fishing sessions, and she prefers to fish above all other activities. That's cool. Malnutrition, that's fine. Good for plants and crafting. And then we've got another digger here. Construction, animals, artistic, and intellectual. I'm actually just wondering. We're not great for cooking or medical here. And I'm just wondering if either of these would be. You're only at level 1, but you do enjoy cooking. You are great at fighting as well. And you've got some intellectual. We could actually probably replace you completely with Zebra if we did want to. There's a herder here with animals and melee. Interesting. And we come with an extra knife, and you're a brawler. And then we've got another herder down here who's good for medical and social. Actually, I haven't looked to see how our social skill is. Well, what we could do, we could actually say, I don't want this digger. I'm going to go for you. Oh, in fact, you're the ex-husband of Born, who is your ex-wife. So if we go like that, intellectual's not great. In fact, I don't really have anybody with intellect skill. Loner, it's okay for cooking. I wonder if actually maybe we should just go for somebody random. Although I do like that you're industrious. Plants would be good. You know, let's actually replace you. So I'm going to move you down, and then let's replace you with somebody who has either good medical or good intellect. And hopefully, so for example, medical, wooden hand though, that's not great. Um, social and intellectual, that's good. Also good with plants and animals. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll stick with you. That sounds good. You're an undergrounder though, so you'd prefer to be indoors. But you do move faster. So yeah, let's try this. Let's try this start. Okay. So how is everyone doing today? Okay, so I am going to press OK. So we're here. Um, hmm. I'm also wondering, so now that the game is fully loaded in, let me try again switching to this view, which should, I really just do not like. Let's try changing some of the settings here. Specific window. I want Rimworld. I do want it to capture the audio as well. Okay. So maybe that's not going to work. Let's just stick with the. Oh, actually, did that work? No. Okay. Let's just stick with doing my entire desktop. At the moment, though, it's not doing the sound. So please give me one moment so I can say audio output capture of the desktop audio. And then if I say unhide all and unmute. Okay. So you should be able to hear some kind of sound now. Is that true? Can you hear something? Well, actually, I can't hear any sound either, to be fair. So let's just get into it, shall we? So I'm gonna forbid everything. That's the word I was looking for. You could unforbid you, and you've got the Iqua there, and let's zoom out and also allow, I should say, rather than unforbid, but allow that. Okay. So and then silver there. So I guess first things first, I kind of want to take a look at the map and look for good places to grow. So there's uh, opportunities for excellent growth down here, ooh, up here as well. Okay. This is a little bit of a double-edged sword because it's so close to the edge of the map, but I will keep that in mind. That might not be bad for other things. This actually, well, oh, we've also got some geothermal there and there. That's excellent. Uh, one small random patch of rich soil there. A little bit of rich soil there and here as well. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Um, like I said, no, written world sound is off for me, although not particularly an issue for me personally. To be honest, I don't think there's much. Let me just go into the options and go to audio. Oh, I turned off the volume, so let me turn it on again. Not that I can actually hear anything at the moment anyway. So the what I guess first what I want to do, let's arm everyone. So you're good for melee. Um, you're good for shooting, melee and shooting and not great for either. So actually maybe let's have you equip the wooden club. You're good for shooting, so let's give you a bow. You're good for shooting, you're good for shooting. But I think based on the level, let's give you a bow. Let's give you let's pick up let's equip a javelin and actually then pick up two more. Okay, so that's I think all of the shooting stuff. So melee, you're a 2, 8, and then you are 4. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Let's have you. Although actually, you've got a huge passion for that. You know what? Why don't you equip the Iqua? You're equipping the wooden club. With all these hills, it looks very defensible once you have a flameproof wall type to resist the forest fires. LOL. Yes, I'm hoping that as well. Oh, there we go. There's some music. Okay, so what I would also like to do, sorry, I was going for melee stuff. You know what? Let's unpause. Let everyone pick up your stuff, And then what I'd like to do is for the ones that already have the bows, especially, I'm going to make a loadout. And I'm going to rename this loadout maybe short bow. And then no drugs, but I want you to pick up 50 ammo, maybe? Nope, that's too much. Oh, sorry, that's 501 ammo. That's why it's saying that. But if I do 50 ammo, that's fine. So, you've got that, and then you should also have that same loadout. So let's go for the short bow loadout. So you'll pick up 50 of these arrows. You've got a wooden club. You've got the javelins. Let's make this into a loadout as well, just so that way you will automatically re-equip these javelins, and I'm going to call it javelins. And then you've got the Iqua. There's a bloody mod achievement for 100 mods with no red errors. Oh, one moment. I'll just turn the music down a little bit because sounds like it's very loud, actually. Maybe a little bit farther. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so javelins, you'll pick them up automatically now. Then we've got the Iqua. You've got javelins. You've got the wooden club. Nobody yet has picked up this knife, for example. So what I'd like to do, let's go into the bio, and there was somebody who was great with both. You, actually. I will say equip the jade knife. You know what, I'm actually tempted to have everyone pick up a javelin. Well, everyone without. What's your range like? No, your range isn't good. You've already got javelins. And you'll get the knife. Shooting. Oh, and actually what I need to do first is here, the javelins. If I have her pick up the javelins, pick up the knife, and I've only got this loadout, she'll just drop it again. So if I search for knife, let's add in a knife. Okay. You're good for shooting, but you've got the bow. We probably could give you a javelin. So equip javelins as sidearm. You know what, actually, let's just do that for all of the people who have melee weapons only. So just those two. Okay, so that's that done. What I'd also like to do is start figuring out the colony. And actually, this is quite nice, because we've already got some tables, which will be nice. Operating things, we'll be deconstructing most of that, but I think I'm going to claim these tables, as well as this one. And then I would like to figure out some zones for food growth. So manage zones, growing zone. And I'm thinking, let's start with the basic foodstuffs first. So let's go for, and actually I'll turn on the overlay just to make it a little bit easier to see. Let's go like that. And I'll keep you as potato. And then if I go like, maybe like that, you can be corn. Corn plant. And then if I go like this, oh no, that's done exactly what I do not want. Let's just go like that. So I will make you a square, because why not? And then let's just make sure we've got nothing selected this time. And go like that. Yeah, excellent. That will be fine. Let's go like that. And then I'm going to make you rice. And that way we've got at least the basic stuff. And it's should be growing very quickly. So that should be good. The other thing I'd like to do is, do you have CE, Combat Expanded? Yes, I do. I've put a lot of time into Rimworld, but never used it myself. I like it. It makes it feel more realistic. You then have like ammunition, like arrows, or for guns, you've then got ammunition for those, and you've got very specific ammunition. Oh, there's another table up here. I'm going to claim that. Yeah, so I like it because it makes it like the logistics make more sense. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plan the colony a little bit, and I'm going to work with wood, but I'm probably not going to actually build in wood because I'm not going to build a lot of this for a while. So what I'm going to do, let's build a kind of refrigerator, but I'm going to make it double walled. Um, and I'm planning not for right now. I'm planning for later in the game, because I enjoy doing that. So let's make it double walled all the way around. Yeah, like that. And I'll put 2 doors there and there. And then what I will do, in this game, you've also got industrial level. So we don't have it yet, unfortunately, because we haven't researched it. But we've got heating and cooling, and we can get like industrial coolers and things. So what I'm going to do, I think the easiest bit to defend actually would be back here. So what I will do is put our industrial cooler back here. Whoa, that's not Mint's menu, is it? It's a cool build menu mod. No, it's not Mint's menu. It's something architect. A better architect menu is the one that I'm using. Um, yeah, which I've enjoyed so far because I find it to be a lot more useful than just generic kind of base one. If you go into like floors, you can then go by so for example, these are all the different types of wood floors that I can do, and it sorts it by material rather than type of floor, which is nice. So you don't need to right click and then click. You can just say, oh no, I want sandstone and I want this, for example. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's put the industrial cooler there. I'm also going to put another door here to get in and out of this cooler. And then probably what I will do, let's put another door here. Let's make a relatively large kitchen here. And then I'll put storage for the food just over here. And it doesn't need to be very big at the... well, this will be large for later in the game. Because I am thinking about doing this over multiple episodes. But what I'm going to do right now is just forbid all of those. And then let's make a small-ish dining room. I want it kind of near the food storage, but it doesn't really have to be large because, well, I'm going to put tables all over the place so people can eat wherever they feel most comfortable. If I go like that, maybe? I mean, that will be more than enough. And then let's build you a door there and a door there, for example. And then I can put, I don't know, if I say like reinstall that here and reinstall this one here and then build a bunch of chairs around it, put some art to make it a nice looking dining room. Again, I'm going to forbid all of those and forbid those doors. Okay, so now the final step, and what I will do is I will replace all of these wooden buildings with non-wood stone, basically, rather than trying to use... Oh, this is actually concrete here. Oh, that is steel. There's no point in doing that so much. So what I'd then like to do is actually finally build my housing, or the beginning of housing. So I guess let's put some housing here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and give everyone a 5x5 bedroom, because I think that is good. And so what I want to do is actually, then do 2 rows of bedrooms. So if I go like this, oh, and let's change our building like this. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go down by 12, that's then... Oh, actually, no, I need to do 13 because what I'm thinking about doing is putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then having 5x5 bedrooms here while having, yeah, and then going across and having 2 rows of them. So maybe let's go like this. And if I do a 5x5 bedroom, yeah, I need 7 across because then that gives me 5 in there. Yep, that's right. So let's just fill that in. And then this is 7 across, so I need multiples of 7. So 14, 21, so that's 6 bedrooms. 28 is 8 bedrooms. 35 would be additional bedrooms. 42, that looks good. And then if I go like just this across, 7. I'm just making sure that I've done the right length across. See, I haven't. I've done 6 here. Damn it. Okay, so let's actually cancel and then go like that. Let's cancel all of those and then try this again. So 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, and that should be 7 across there, and then go like that. And then if I just build a bunch of doors, just right in the middle, I think, for now. This hopefully will be one of the few buildings I actually build out of wood. And I think what I will do for now, well, actually, they can try and build the whole. No, we've only got 5 pawns, and if I say 8 bedrooms, that should be more than enough for now. So let's forbid all of those and just have them build these. What I then also want to do for right now, we're just going to put in some. Yeah, we need blocks and things for that, which we don't have any. So let's just put in the double sleeping spots everywhere. Like so. And I'll turn some of these into prisoner housing for right now. For right now. It won't stay that way. So I think... Oh, the other thing I haven't done yet. I find setup for this takes so much time before I unpause. Let's go to manual priorities and then firefighting, patient. Let's make our... Let's make you also level 1. So Marullo, these 3, I also want to give medical, these herbs, herbal medicines too. So if I go back, sorry, here, let's make 2. I do eventually want you. Actually, in fact, what we could do, let's say that's a level 2. Treat the sick, bring them food, cheer them up. Yeah, we will try that. Childcare, those are your passions. I'm going to raise those to 2. For those that don't have much of a skill, I'll leave it at 4. For those that don't have a red box around it, I'll put it to 3. And then if there's a passion, I'll change those to 2. Let's go like that. Let's go. You know, I will leave you at 2 for right now, because we just don't have a cook in general. Let's go like that. So most of you like hunting, which is nice. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. Yeah, so a lot of you will try to grow things, which is good. Let's go like that. Bring you up to a level 3 as well for mining. Bring you all to 3. So we've got nobody with a passion for that. Yeah, okay. 3, 4. Let's go for 2 for you. 3, 3. Yeah, see, you really like art for raw materials. We will do that. I don't think I'm going to invest much in art for a while. Let's try, especially Manatee should be very good at crafting. Hauling, cleaning, I'll leave it that. Wherever they made the food poisoning much worse, they made not having a cook scary. Can't remember what update that was, though. Oh, yeah, that was not in the base game, or not in the original release. So I've had Rimworld for a while. I just haven't actually put much time into it, which sounds terrible now that I'm doing it on stream. But well, just go with it. Just pretend. So what I'd like to do, let's unpause and let people go build things or start sewing things. I think that would be good. What I'd then also like to do is build. Actually, what I can do, once we've built one of these, I can make one of these into a bit of a storeroom, just temporarily. I think would be very useful. Okay, so we are sewing stuff here. 3 of you are sewing, 2 of you are building. That is good. Looks like we've almost got 1 room finished here, which is excellent. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was just turning down the sound on my end because that music suddenly crescendoed. For me, anyway. I can I can what am I trying to say? I can change it based on OBS listens to different volumes than I will sometimes, so I have to be careful that I'm not blasting you guys out with sound, but also that when I lower kind of like if it's blasting me out with sound, then yeah, I can lower the volume. Anyway, moving on. So we've got one full bedroom so far. This one is just about to be finished, and I assume we'll just continue working this way. It looks like our crops are coming along well as well, which is good because we will need those shortly. I'm going to deconstruct or set. Maybe not yet, but I will set these to deconstruct so we can start getting some slate walls and things. Sorry, slate blocks from slate walls, and we'll start getting steel from the urns and from other things around here. Unfortunately, our food is going to run out rather quickly, though, so I want to take a look at animals. We've got Otto the horse. That's excellent. We need a pen. We need a pen very quickly. We've got a healthy female Arctic wolf, and we've got a healthy Chihuahua. Ironic. What we will do, generally, yes, let's have them follow. However, I don't want I don't want our Chihuahua to go into battle. Okay, so we are still continuing to build, which is good. You've selected some sleeping spots. Yeah, okay. We will redistribute these once we've actually built stuff. What I'd like to do is quickly actually just say, let's go for a stockpile zone here. Sorry, maybe not there. Let's go here. And actually, you know what? Let's deconstruct that. And then what I can say is just expand that, and then we'll put all of our stuff from here into that for right now. It's just to get it out of the elements. Oh, okay, you're now building a... Oh, actually, you know what? Why don't we move some of these people? So you, for example, let's move Marulo over there. Now, what I'm also thinking is we need a pen for animals. And what I would like to do... Maybe... I'm just trying to think where we should put our horse. Ah, mech stuff over there. That would be good. Oh, we've got some more horses over here we can try and tame. That will be excellent, and I think I will do that sooner rather than later. For right now, let's maybe... I don't necessarily like... Well, it's close to the edge, but I think for now there's not much we can do to avoid that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, let's go to animals, let's build a wooden fence, and let's make it large. So I'll leave the steam vent out of it. Let's go like this. If we go like that, yeah, that's the steam vent is just on the outside. Let's make this into our pen. So that's a pen marker there. Let's put a fence gate there. Let's put one there because I still don't know what I'm going to do. So maybe just those two. Just those two. And then hopefully they will build this relatively quickly and then we can build other things. What I'd also like to do, let's start researching stone cutting. And for the moment, I will just put, if I go to, sorry, not store, it's make, and then research. I've only got a research spot at the moment, so I'll just plop one down there. Wrecker said, I didn't want to say this because I didn't want to burden you with the tech trouble, but the only sound coming through is your mic. The game audio through that doesn't bother me, though. Yeah, I think I've also noticed that the desktop, like the... I mean, are you getting some of the audio from the game as well? Actually, you know what? What I will do, because I find the music volume very loud. So let's turn the master volume all the way up. Let's turn the music down to maybe 40%, and then I can actually turn it up in OBS as well. Sorry, one moment. Let's go like that and see what it sounds like. Wrecker, if you could tell me how it sounds after you, because unfortunately I don't hear the stream. So can you hear them like building and all the construction? Because that, especially the construction noises, won't be coming through my microphone. Yeah, if you still hear things coming through my microphone, by the way, please let me know. What I can do is quickly get my headphones and put those on. Yeah, so that way nothing is coming through the microphone. Sadly, no game audio whatsoever. Okay, that's weird because it does say on my end that it should be going through. In that case, give me one moment again. So I'm going to add a game capture here. This is just going to be called Game Capture 2. I want it to capture any full screen window. Oh, did that actually work? Okay, can you now see Rimworld? I'm going to need to resize it. I don't know why OBS does this. So give me one moment. I can put it for the entire screen. Oh, let's go like that. And then what I'd also like to do, sorry, game capture, properties, and I'm going to capture audio as well. So if I go back to the game, I see that the game is not capturing the audio though. That's annoying. Sorry, I'm also just realizing that this is not quite the right size. Let's go like, oh, why does it do this? Just testing my patience. So game capture, I need to move you this way a little bit. Let's try that. Can you hear any audio now? Okay. So it looks like in OBS, the sound is not being transmitted for whatever reason, and I don't really know why. Or at least it's saying that the sound is now not being transmitted. And it shouldn't actually be going through the microphone either. So why is that? Let me go to properties, capture any full screen application, which Rimworld currently is, and capture the audio. Actually, maybe why don't I change this? If I say, oh, not turn that down. Sorry, I'll just show you a little bit perhaps of what is happening here. So this was the desktop audio. This is what I was setting, and it says that it goes all the way through. However, now with the game capture to there, it's not capturing the sound from Rimworld, even though when I'm here like this, I'm definitely hearing. So still no, not sure. I'm really sorry. It truly isn't an issue for me. Yeah, but it would be better not to have to worry about that. In fact, why don't I go here and then say capture any full screen application. Nope. Okay. Rimworld? Come on. Okay, so that's absolutely not working. Filters, nope. That's not the right one. Properties, that's not the right one either. So, oh, it came on for a second though, hold on. So let me go back to this. So what I've done is I'm just sharing my desktop, and then I'm still trying to share that game capture. So if I go, actually, hold on, I'm just going to move OBS onto another monitor so I can see what's actually going on. Like this. Okay, do you hear anything now? So it says that the game capture is very much, should very much be transmitting the sound now. Oh yeah, it's there now. Okay, that's weird. I don't really understand why. I mean, it's not as though I really changed much, but fine. So, what I am going to do now is too loud though, much too loud. Sorry, let me turn that down. How does that sound? Is that better? Very sorry about that. I've now put it down by 20 decibels, so it should be much, yeah, much better. Great, okay, perfect. So, what I will do then for the next stream is figure this out, because it looks like the game capture is not capturing the audio, or the game, or I mean, the one that I usually use for Star Trek New Horizons is absolutely not capturing Rimworld, even when I switch the settings and say, like, this is the Rimworld window, you should absolutely capture it. It's not doing that for whatever reason. So what I will do is I will try and fix that before the stream on Friday, which will be at the same time. Yeah. Oh, something else I've just seen. Not that it matters so much at the moment. Oh, one, we haven't given anyone anything, any excuse me, any of the herbal medications yet to hold. So I will do that now. So let's. You do not have here. Actually, what I will do. In order to make them hold this gear, we need to actually give them all a loadout. So I'm going to make you your this loadout. So this is going to be the Iqua loadout, but I'm actually going to create a new loadout called Medical. Any medicine, and then I'm going to make it a parent loadout. So what that basically means is if I go back to let's say the Iqua one. This pawn has medical, or should use the medical loadout above, so it will also hold 5 medicine. So I can then, yeah, I can actually. What I will do, let's not do this. Let's clear the medical. I will leave this as the Iqua one, but I will do a new loadout, and your loadout is for Lio. And I'm going to say, use the Iqua and the medical. Oh, I can't do that. Hold on. Use the medical. I can't combine them like that. But what I can do is say copy loadout. No. Hold on. Select loadouts. Oh, this is the same. Okay, so we're going to delete that one. Select loadout U. So I do want the medicine, but I also want the Iqua. Actually, why don't I... Okay, why don't I just do it manually then? I was hoping I'd be able to combine those, and I want a javelin. Like that. Okay, that's your loadout. You also, you should pick up medical stuff. So gear, the short bow. In fact, both of these with short bows can have the medical. So if I just say, I go back here and say I'm going to edit the short bow one, and I'm going to make the parent loadout medical, and they'll both just pick it up whenever they've got the time. So Eagle, you've got javelins. You're also terrible, so we don't need to worry about medical for you. And then you are, yeah, this is actually one that we want as well. We're going to make this a loadout, and we're going to add medical to that as well. And I'm going to say no drugs. Don't worry about the drugs. Javelins. Yeah, I don't think the rest of them worry about drugs either. So don't carry drugs. If you want to have drugs, then you will have to go pick them up yourself at some point, or when you want to consume them. Okay, so what I'd also like to do, we are currently building this pen, which will be excellent. I want those horses. I want these horses right here. We might want to do some hunting as well, because our food is non-existent, actually. Looks like it's been completely eaten. So I'm going to set some hunting. Let's do the... Oh, wild boar. Let's do... sorry, not tame. I'm just going to hunt these. Hunt, 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 hunt. Like so. Okay, we've now got a pen. So what I'm going to do also is say, I'm going to want to tame these horses. Like so. And in fact, you know what? I might be... I'm tempted to tame the alpaca because we'll get, I think we can potentially get meat from them when we kind of cull the population. Um, they give us hides, so that we'll get that as well. I think they also give us a type of milk. Alpaca wool as well. Or maybe they don't give us milk, but they give us wool, which we can then use to make clothing and things. So let's try that. Okay, so that was the horse we came with. Okay, we've also got visitors down here. And we've got something to, they've got something to trade. So if I say, who's my best warden? So kind of the one with the best social skills is Marulo. So we will, yeah. Oh, look, we're already doing that. Actually, something that I'm going to need then is I'm going to need a, let's do make, we do have a butcher's table already. And so what I'm going to do, let's put you here. And then I'm also going to do a fueled stove here, so we can actually start turning that stuff in. I will place down a sushi prep table. Not that I think we will use it now, because I haven't put down any fishing yet. In fact, I haven't really looked at the map. Oh, that's a nice lake. But to say, I haven't really looked at the map for fishing. However, that could be a good source of food as well. And I think it's the only one. Looking around, yeah, I think that's the only one. So what I'm also going to do is going to say manage, and then I'm going to go to zones and say, let's do a fishing zone there. And it's a large, this zone is too small. Fishing zones need to be at least 25 tiles to be valid. Unpulsed to update. Yeah, 265, and then it's saying it's too small. So we can get, set to catch, we could do large fish, medium fish, or small fish. Fish in the zone, bass, eel, trout, koi, perch, and piranha. If I did large, it'd be salmon and catfish. If I did small, anchovy, angelfish, guppy, herring, goldfish, and minnow. Let's stay with medium fish for now. Yeah, let's stay with medium fish for now. So, if you've noticed, they've taken several of the what am I saying? Herbal medicine. They've taken several of those already. And it looks like we have hunted, but I don't think we're actually... We need to build this first. And so, Marulo, you are hunting wild boar. Actually, rather than do that, let's come back and trade with you first. You are from the Eastern Republic, I think it said. Yes, it did. Eastern Republic. And then, let's do... So there's actually nothing I really want from here. Amnesia draft? Yeah, we don't need that. So let's not worry about that. Okay, so you are doing research, so we'll get some stone cutting. And I would really like that as soon as possible. Now, what I'd also like to do is let's start deconstructing stuff. So... What I'm also going to do, I've seen a tip that said you should put kind of tables and things around your fields, because whenever people want to eat, they will go to the nearest table. Or if it's not within X number of blocks, they will then just decide to stand there and eat it, which gives us then a malus. So I'm going to put a table here. And then what I'm going to say is, for example, we're going to deconstruct this stuff like that. I also want to rip up the floor as well to get those resources. And then let us deconstruct a bunch of this stuff. We're going to, again, reinstall you over here. But we'll deconstruct the rest for resources. Oh, and then, of course, the floor. Let us remove this floor as well. So this gift... Oh, we got 4 gold. Nice. Thank you very much for the gold. So, okay, we've got this butchering table. We're just going to say, do an infinite number of times, because we've got animal carcasses in various places. Like, here's one, for example, that needs to be butchered. And so we'll butcher them, we will get meat. Wrecker said, yeah, it's either put tables everywhere or get a mod that changes their pathfinding algorithm, and that can be very resource intensive. Exactly, and I don't necessarily want to do that. I found this kind of combination of mods that I've got so far works very well together. So I'm going to leave it at that. So, who are my construction people? You are praying. Okay. In your own bedroom. For a second, I thought you went to somebody else's bedroom. I was like, okay, that's interesting. So somebody has butchered already. This research. I'm actually going to build a couple more of these just to make sure that everyone can research if they want to and if they've got nothing else to do. But I'm thinking probably... Wait, where are you? Yeah, there we go. You're now hauling stuff. There. Okay, why don't we focus on... Oh, we don't have 80 steel yet. Concrete blocks. Oh, Mad Red Panda. The other thing I haven't done is say, let's change your default from running away to attacking, because you all have weapons of some kind. So when it tries to attack and kill you, fight back, because you can. None of you are weak and helpless. Okay, so let's get rid of these concrete blocks. In fact, we might be able to start building a little bit out of concrete. Oh, you need medical treatments. Oh, this panda thing. You are... There we go. You've pathfound... Did some pathfinding, but then, yeah, shoot that. Oh, the other thing. Your bio... I'm going to set... Who was the one? Yeah, you... I will let you self-tend. But I don't think I will do any of the others. Yeah, in fact, what I also want to do, bed rest, from not immediately life-threatening, let's raise that up to level 2 as well. You can go to that and put here in the inventory, but then what I'd like for you to do, yeah, is be healed. Grabbing pork from Marulo, harvesting pork. Who was our doctor again? Oh, Marulo. Shouldn't you be... Hold on, I've done something wrong, I think. Dr. Marulo. No, you should absolutely be... Oh, it's being tended by Manatee, who is... our best doctor, actually, at the moment. That's fine. As long as Cerveja doesn't die, that's the important thing. Okay. The other thing I haven't really looked at is the final bio. So, misinterest and sanguine, that's fine. Recluse and delicate, fisherman, body modder, industrious, underground jogger. It's a shame that our industrious one isn't our crafter. But that's okay. I mean, beggars can't be choosers. So, we've got... You are unrefrigerated... Spoils in 2 days. So we've got some concrete blocks and some slate blocks. We could actually continue building here. So if we look at our... Sorry, not the floors. Let's go for building. Let's go for concrete wall. That's 10... what do we have? 49. So that's 25. And that's 50. You know what, let's do that, because I think there's still some slate we haven't deconstructed. Oh, sorry, some concrete we haven't deconstructed yet. Probably still some slate stuff we haven't deconstructed yet either. So that will be something else we can start building. So actually, you know what I will do? This concrete wall, let's go like that as well. So that will be filled in. Actually, yes, you know what, let's do that. And then I will put another sleeping spot here. Should be good. What else can we do in our furnishings? We could put some stools out. So let's put some stools around our tables. For all of these ones, I'm not going to build all of those yet. That would be insane. Oh, actually, the work is only 13. That's much better than... dinner chairs. So actually, you know what, maybe I will do that. And then what I will also do is say, build one there. And in fact, maybe let's select all of those. And then Forbid those ones, so that we at least get some there. Why did you drop the meat there? Okay, it is allowed, which is not... Okay, a little bit weird, but whatever. Again, why are you dropping it there? Oh, failed constructing a concrete wall. Okay, well that's not really going to help much, but that's fine. So, we've got steel here, we've got granite here, so we'll get some steel granite blocks from there. Have you ever tried the vanilla expanded tribals Wildmen start? No, I haven't, Greca. I think that's still way beyond my abilities, I would say. Oh, there's more concrete over here. We can use that again for building. There's a truck wreck, so we can eventually turn you into a big rig. That's a type of transport vehicle. I think I haven't actually looked at the cars and things on this map. Oh, hold on, there's a stallion here. Let's go back. Oh, there's another stallion here, and a mare and a stallion. Oh, I wonder if some more wandered in, because that is a lot of stuff. Oh, now I need a name for my colony. That's the word I'm looking for. What do you think we should do in terms of naming? So I'm going to give you about a minute to do this. I need to run quickly to the loo, because for some reason now my bladder is like, oh, I'm so tiny, I need to be emptied. In the chat, please put what you would like the name of our faction and our colony to be, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Has anyone thought about any ideas yet? I don't see anything in the chat at the moment, so what I'm going to do, I'm not really that fussed about the names, I will have to be frank. So I often just randomize until I come to something. I like the White Tiger part, the White Tiger Kokan, let's go with that. Blue Expanse, Barrow Forest, Orange, Vassalo Sound, Blue Thicket, Braemar, Green Olga. None of these are jumping out at me. Well, why don't we call it the Black Lagoon? That's fine, even though there's very little lagoon anywhere, but that's absolutely fine. So what that means is that we will soon be getting prisoners. Or we'll be getting people trying to attack and invade our space, and that sounds like an excellent prisoner to me. And new recruits. And new members of the tribe. Oh, meteor shower. Oh, good. I've definitely had that happen where they just follow my buildings, and I've had them kill people before. I've had them destroy lots of buildings. I had like a row of wind turbines once that they hit and destroyed, and it was not great. It's not fun. So yeah, we've still only got the one horse. So I'm wondering, how are we doing? Oh, you failed again. How dare you? Your health. I'm actually just wondering, why don't we move bed rest down? Oh, but you're sleeping. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we've got some more pork sitting out there. Does nobody want to... You are... Oh, you're trying to train slippers. I mean, that's useful, absolutely, but can we also not build... Oh, we don't have enough steel yet. Maybe from these sarcophagi we will get the steel we need. Oh, there's some gold ore there. We've got some compacted steel there. So the reason I like playing in a lot large hills is that you've got a... Oh, damn it, I was playing Darkest Dungeon. I don't have a good name myself. No, that's absolutely fine. So what I was saying is that I like playing in the large hills because you've got lots of resources you can get from these places, but also places you can expand, you can build, which is also very handy. Okay, so we've got 62 granite blocks there. We've got, yeah, meat spoiling soon. And I would like to, you know, turn that into food rather, I mean, turn that into prepared food rather than keep it raw, which is, yeah, not great for our health. So if we could, oh, where did that steel go? 72, we've got 72 steel. So if we have your training slippers, once you've done that, prioritize deconstructing that, and then we are going to build the stove. Yeah, there we go. You're already building it, so I don't have to prioritize it. And you're eating. There we go. Building the field stove. Excellent. So I do also have a mod where what I can do is say, let's do enough simple meals for X per person. And I'm just going to leave it at 10 per person. So we'll make 50 meals. That should be more than enough. And then let's also make some fine meals, but I don't think anybody can do this yet. And, yep, understood. And then let's also do lavish meals again. Not until I have X, until I have X per person. Let's do a lavish meal like that. Again, X per person. So there, we now have somebody actually cooking, and we will have, yeah, people actually using that. So what I'm actually going to do, let's manage, let's build a stockpile zone here for right now. And say, we're going to clear everything, but I do want raw foods there. And then what I will say here is that I do not want raw foods here. So that should move all of the meat and things over here. Yeah, which should be good. Oh, okay, so we've got our first raid. So what I'm going to do, and we've got 2 new recruits. Excellent. So what I can do, left click. So I've got this is new to me up here. This is a different way of expanding. Yeah, so we can show all colonists, we can hide pawns that are off the map, hide groups, which I don't want to do, displayed food, display rest. Ooh, I can show all of those here too. Oh, excellent. Let's do that. I haven't gone through this. Hide, create group. Nope, we're going to create a group. A break risk overlay. Yes. Okay, you're on yellow. Okay, that's good to know. Hide groups. Yeah. Okay. So what I can do is then form new groups and then just click the group and it will automatically select them, which would be great. So what I'm going to do, let's have you all move maybe here. That looks relatively defensible. I don't know, for this first one, I think they were going to wait, right? Oh no, they're attacking immediately. Ah, okay. In that case, let us go like this instead. Because I think, yeah, they're going to come this way. Here we go. We are now firing at them. Great, you are attacking. Oh, let's have you. Let's bring you back a little bit. No, okay. Melee, don't want to melee attack Vulture to death. Speaking of Vulture, death in 1 hour. Okay, so we need to down you quickly. Actually, let's take these and say, nope, melee attack. That one as well. Ah, okay, so we've downed them both. Excellent. So you, okay, you don't need to worry about your health. That's good. So let us, yeah, go consume simple meal. Does anybody have herbal medicine? You do, and you're our best one. So we've got. What, you'll be dead in an hour. Oh, you've also got asthma. It's not so bad. We can deal with that. But and the other one is dead in 6 hours. So what I will do, let's say, hold on, which was which? So this Bryn let's just say Bryn. So we will stabilize Vulture first, then we will stabilize Bryn, and then we will capture Bryn. The others, let's say Marulo and you go, you'll be fine. Oh, hold on. Somebody's still... No, what are you doing? Oh, you were set to melee attack. Oh, okay, so we've lost this pawn. Okay, never mind then. At least we don't have to worry about asthma. So what does this pawn actually have? At the moment, I don't really care. Plants, animals, and intellectual, that will be excellent. You're also beautiful, that's great. Ecologist, great with animals and plants, and plant harvest yields and butchery efficiency, but you are psychically sensitive, so that's not going to be the best, but that's fine. So let's have you go like that. I'm just wondering, didn't we say... So we've got... Somebody should be carrying herbal medicine, shouldn't they? I'm not... So the short bow ones should absolutely be carrying medicine, which is Manatee and Marulo. You should also be carrying medicine, and you are. So your bio, you should not be, but you, I thought we said you should be carrying medicine. So you are the Iqua. So if I go here and say Iqua... Oh no, we didn't set your parent to be medical, so let's do that. So you will then also do that. Okay, so let's, yeah, tend to them. I'm also going to recruit them, and at 8, it shouldn't take that long to recruit. So we've also successfully tamed an alpaca, that's excellent. Uh-oh. Slippers, oh, your health is fine, but you are having a critical break, or potentially... Oh, recreation. I always forget recreation. Let's just add this here for now. And then you build that. We absolutely all need that right now. Yeah, because we're major break risk. And I think everyone is now going to go and do recreation. Let's do recreation. It's okay if we... No. You not want to... okay, you just want to sleep. Okay. Even if I wake you up, you just want to sleep. Okay then. Well, that's definitely my fault. So we're going to recruit you. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to do, change defaults. At the moment, it won't make any difference, but I'm going to put all of these up to, with the exception of wildlife, I'll put them up to industrial air attack, not that, industrial air medication, not that we have that at all yet, but will be useful eventually. Okay, so we've at least got one, we've got one new recruit, or we shall do. Should be nice. So, what else would I like to do at the moment? What I'd like to do is kind of set up a place in the center, I think, where we can start doing kind of production stuff. Specifically for this production, I want it to be stone cutting, which we do not have the research for yet. But actually with this pawn, animals, plants, that would be useful. Oh, what we can actually do here, let's manage and build a new put a new growing zone here. And I'll do medications, herbal medications here, because I haven't done that yet. So, heal root. Okay, so we've lost some red panda meat. We do have this bow now, which is nice. And you are trying to convince them. So, for about let's say 3 days comfortably for those sets of meals. Okay. And then... yeah, low food. We've got 2 days worth of food. That's better than nothing. So I'm thinking, why don't we also take this table and put you... I don't know. Maybe over here. And put those 2 stools there. That should be fun. We've now got 20 stone blocks. Sandstone blocks, specifically. We do have slate blocks. In fact, that might be a good... you know what we can do? Let's build walls. Let's go for slate walls. And then this is where we'll put our production of stone stuff. So if I go like... We need 200 there. Do we have enough slate walls? No. Because that definitely won't be enough. And while we can mine slate, we don't really have any miners at the moment. Yeah, no one's great at that. So just not going to worry about that at the moment. Or I'm not going to build out of slate blocks, I should say. Sandstone blocks, again, not really. You're building that. You're going to deconstruct some more slate, that's good. And then some more concrete. Actually, the concrete would probably be better to build out of. So what I will do, let's then say walls. Let's go for concrete walls, which I don't have any concrete blocks at the moment, so that's not going to be very useful. We've got granite as well, that's the other one. And then pigskin. Oh, party. Okay, well, we're going to have a party. Yay! Please feel free to have a party. That would be nice. Okay, so butcher table, that's coming along fine. We've got 15 meals there. Perfect. So what I'd like... Yeah, I still would like to build that, but where should I build it out of? That is the question, since I can't produce my own stuff yet. There is concrete over here, so you know what? Maybe I should just build it out of concrete. I mean, especially as we've got concrete here. Is there any more? There's steel down here. That will be useful. Oh, and another table. Again, another one that we don't have to create ourselves. Let's put our table, our next table over. Let's claim you, and then press the B button and put a table. I don't know, over here-ish. That should be fine. And you're going to go do that. So we've got concrete blocks. Yes, I can now build out of concrete blocks again. Oh, ancient danger. Where is that? It's up here. Okay, that's good to know. This is our ancient danger. So beware those walls. Okay, again, back to what I was doing before I was rudely interrupted. Let's build a building here. I'm going to make it a little bit larger. And the reason for that is primarily storage. So I'm going to put a dumping stockpile here. Let's go like that first. And then when we get the ability to... Oh, Matthew Cope, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, thank you very much for subscribing. What I'm going to do is once we are able to... Oh, and what I want to do, dumping, I don't want any corpses, but chunks are fine. Items, miscellaneous, unfinished, toxic waste bags. Yeah, I don't want any of those either. So we're not going to do that. Just chunks. Stone chunks. Let's just do stone chunks, yeah. And then what I will also do is say build a door here, and then I'll put our stone stuff here. So that way we can actually move some of the rocks. So if I say go like that, move those chunks. Let's move these chunks, and you know what? I'll even say these ones, because those are marble, and we will definitely need those at some point. So people who aren't doing interesting jobs, just go and move stuff. You're attempting to recruit. How is this recruiting process going? Probably not very well, because I haven't actually been leaving it on... yeah. I haven't been leaving it on... or I haven't been leaving it unpaused, I should say. Okay, so that's some more there. I'm obviously going to need a larger storage space as well. So I'm thinking what I should do. These were concrete walls as well. You know what? It might be a good idea to switch these to slate. So I think that's what I will do. Let's say build slate wall. There, that's 15, and I've got 65. I can go like that. That's 30, and that's another 10 and 10. That should be, yeah, should be able to build all of that. So that will be those these two rooms finished, and so I can then say, oh look, another sleeping spot there. What I will absolutely do is in our research. So I am using vanilla expanded, and so that means we've got tons of other research up here. So we've got like brewing expanded for brewing. However, our research speed will be terrible for a lot of this because we're at the Neolithic stage. So if I try, for example, like drug production, your faction level, tech level is Neolithic, but the project tech level is industrial. There are various like rituals we can go through to increase that. However, I would like to then use some of this stuff as well. We've got, for example, different kind of, we can make stews, we can make or ferment soybean, which I think helps us to then create tofu. Sorry, and soy sauce as well. Cheese making, we've got house cuisine, which would be nice. We've already got this kind of basic stuff done. Vehicles eventually, cooking sorry, I went through that already. Our ship, this is from Save Our Ship 2. That's these ones here. We've got genetic research we can do, but really vanilla expanded kind of the... there's a lot of stuff here that we can do, a lot of stuff that actually we need to do before we can go to the next tech level. Basic furniture is going to be great because we can then get like simple beds, and then once we get complex furniture, once we go to medieval, then we can have like the normal beds you get in Rimworld, I believe. Fur bed, yeah, double bed, normal double bed here. So we will absolutely do that. So, what else? Oh, let's move these rocks. These shouldn't be in our buildings either. So let's just press the P button. Oh, and these are marble rather than limestone. That's why they weren't selected. And move those, and move those two slate chunks as well. Yeah, just like that. So we've got 2 more concrete blocks. Now we need, yeah, what's that for slate? Quest available, Ambush Night. So she's calling from nearby. Her guards were killed in ambush. She escaped, is now being followed by a man-hunting rat. You know what? I think we can deal with this. We can deal with a rat. So if I look at our again, our wardens, Marullo is the one we should accept with. So what I'm going to do is say, sorry, let's go back to our quests, and we're going to accept with Marullo. And then we've got Appa, who's just joined. Not the flying bison, just the person. And then we've got a man-hunting rat that's also come. That's great. I'm not worried about that man-hunting rat at all. In fact, you're going to be the one who deals with it, because you're going there anyway. Why are you not using the knife? You should be using the knife. There we go. Health, yeah, you're absolutely fine. Oh, I see, okay. You're better with ranged weapons, so it just... No? Left click to set Jade weapon as the preferred melee weapon. So yeah, I do prefer that. And then you are the default ranged weapon. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so our shuttle's just arrived. Let's go and auto-load the shuttle. And we've gained all of this, including... yeah, so close. Oh, and they've actually sent us a celebration package of aperitif. That's excellent. So in the vanilla expanded, we've also got some fulfillment stuff, things that people want to have happen in their life. So, for example, Lio wants to become a Psycaster, he wants to grow old, become an ideological figure, become a grandparent, and get a bionic spine. One of the things is drink aperitif. So I'm going to see if I can see it here. None of them want to drink aperitif, so we're not actually going to worry about that. Hopefully they will move it into our storage. Yep, right there. And maybe somebody else. So we can't see them for other pawns yet. Any pawns that are not in our colony. But yeah, you know. We shall wait and see. So how is this going? 5.5. Low mood. Yeah, I fully understand that. What I will eventually do, so I will build kind of like a prison block, maybe. Unfortunately, in the game, there's like a prison cell walls and cell door. Unfortunately, they don't work as intended, so you're not supposed to be able to attack those cell wall and cell doors, but unfortunately they can. So they're basically pointless, and you have to build them out of steel, and I think we can use steel for better things. So, Marulo, I will have you talk to these people once you've hauled your slate chunk. Like that. So, actually we could sell the aperitif to just get money. That would probably be good. Here are some ammo stuff. Those would be nice if we had guns, but we don't actually have guns. And to be honest, because of how expensive this can become, I mean, if we bought all of that, that's 523 for crossbow bolts, and we'd have to actually. We don't have enough to make it. Let's put it that way. So, let's just sell the aperitif. I don't think I'm going to take any of the others at the moment. Powered short sword, that would be great. I don't know though. Do we need a component? Commonly used by Rimworld assault troops, the blade is coated in a field of ionized plasma, helping it to cut through enemy armor. That's excellent, but do we need anything to power it? I don't think so, because it's a melee weapon, but you never know. It's also really expensive, so we're not even able to buy it. So we're not going to do anything. We're just going to sell the aperitif since nobody wants to drink it, and then say accept. So we've got some silver, which is nice. Which hopefully we'll then be able to use in the future. Okay, so we've got 9 more slate blocks. You know, why don't we start building the outside of our freezer? Limestone blocks, granite blocks, sandstone blocks. So what I will do, let's actually use these. So if we say... so sandstone, we've got 20. I'm going to build this out of various different stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 20. Then we've got 62 granite. So if I say granite, we need 60. 55 and 60. We've got 9 slate blocks. Maybe let's do 10 there. Because, oh wait, maybe not slate. I mean, we've got more concrete here. Why don't we also say deconstruct that stuff there. I would also like for you to deconstruct stuff here, although I think that's primarily going to be steel. Yep, I'm right. Oh, we've also got these ones over more granite. Actually, yes, deconstruct these ones here. We've got some bronze here as well. That will be fun. Yeah, let's do that. The other thing we can do eventually is, I mean, we could right-click and also say, like, dismiss the trader. That's always nice. Since I don't actually need the trader around. I think that would be good to do as well. So, wild boar. Let's see if we can patch you up. Consume you. Low food, we've got enough food for 1 day. Yeah, it looks like some more of this rice will be grown soon. Okay, you are attempting to recruit, and then what I'm going to do is say dismiss the trader, we don't need you around anymore. Would come in handy if there were people attacking me, but they're not, so we're not going to do that. There we go, trade caravan has been dismissed. And we can move on to the next next quest, or next event. Great, so far they're using those tables, which is nice. Okay, this is also being built, which is nice. And freeing up some space here. Oh, we've got some limestone blocks. I haven't built with limestone yet. So we've got 75. So if I say build with limestone, we can do 25 here. That's 30. That's 60, 75. There we go. Oh, and we can do 25 more. So that's 10, and that's 25. Yep, perfect. Okay. That's the 100 limestone blocks. And then we can say, we can also build the wooden door, because why not? Excellent. So you've moved to build the wooden door, which would be great. And then so this is what I'm going to put food here, and I will put an industrial cooler once we have them. Same here. Oh, let's put in 2 stools, but I need to orient them so that it looks correct, like that. Oh, and what I can also do, since we don't have a stool here at the moment, let's do that as well. We're really not doing any research. We're still at 6 out of 300. So you need to... Yeah. Oh, you've still got 4 resistance. When it reaches 0, they can be recruited. So yeah, please be recruited soon. Got 1 day's worth of food in our storage. That was basically our blocks. Yeah, so I also didn't see. Bio, you're good for shooting and melee. Nothing... We are an employable professional for shooting and significant familiarity for melee. Should be good. Journey to the rundown lab. Ooh! What was that? Chunk of spacecraft. Oh, spacecraft. This warg here, you are hunting our chihuahua. Let's have you attack that warg, and in fact, these ones are going to move here as well. Oh yeah, warg revenge. So switch to your knife. And then these two, let's go like that. And definitely, oh, don't die. Damn. Bitten off the left leg. Come on now. There we go. So, we absolutely... You need to rescue... No, rescue you. And you're picking up javelins. Oh, these two. Sorry. Go do whatever you wanted to do. So this warg we will absolutely butcher. But that's a shame because good for plants. So it's going to take you longer to actually plant our plants. However, we are just bitten clean off. Damn. So we're going to need a prosthetic leg. Okay, well at least you're not dead. That's important. Shame that we're doing a tribal start though, considering that you need your leg. Okay, so those are all stone. These are limestone. Oh, you are putting out disgusting stuff. We've got ancient wreck. We're going to dismantle those. Pulling potatoes. Where did... Oh, you're still trying to tame these animals. That's right. Okay, who is our cook, by the way? Oh, you are. Maybe, why don't we first butcher? Yeah, and then you can, Oh, and you want to train the wolf. Training, oh, rescue and hauling. Those will both be very useful when possible. Okay, and you are, at least you're mostly making stuff. Because again, you are our closest thing to a skilled cook we have, which is a little bit unfortunate considering you're not very skilled at all. In fact, what I'm going to do, let's just make sure that nobody without a cooking level of 4 works with these foods. Or works to make basic food, because then everyone will become ill if they do. Okay, so we've got some warg meat there, and some warg meat there, and warg meat there. We need more fuel. Okay, so that will be the next thing they need to do. We've got an ichor there. We've got some bronze here. I will probably use the bronze for art rather than for building. Yeah, let's do that. Let's absolutely do that. You know, the other thing that I'm thinking about doing, why don't we... I'm going to let it build all of these in wood for right now. What I will go back and do is rebuild all of these in stone. So all the wooden walls, that's fine. Let's actually replace these with wood as well. Just for right now, and I feel like I'm making a terrible mistake by doing this, but, well, who knows? Who knows? And then also build all of the doors, because why not? Okay, so we're getting our dining room first. It'll be nice. And then you're building those. That's excellent. You're cutting down another tree, so that will be even more materials. Excellent. And we've got more space to store other things. We've got some granite blocks. Okay, in that case, let's say builds granite 25? No, we've only got 24. Let's do that, because I don't know if we've got granite anywhere else. That was some of the stuff up here. And we've got some limestone. So let me... Granite. This is the start of our wooden wall. We can do 2 more units of limestone. In fact, let's just cancel those wooden ones. And I will just add to the edge of that as and when we get some more blocks. You are going to tame a mare. So the other thing that I want to do, let's manage auto slaughter. And what I would like to have is only... No, I take that back. For horses, I was going to say 2 adult males per population. I'm actually just thinking, though, horses, we will want more. We'll definitely want more. So, yeah, I'll worry about the rest of those when we start getting them. But at the moment, let's not worry about those so much. Okay, so I was hoping we'd be able to do a little bit more research than we have done so far. What I will do instead, I don't typically like doing this because it just burns through wood, but what we can do is I want to light up these areas now that we've got some walls, and so we need to go to furnish and lighting and then a wall torch. And what I will do, let's put them in all of our completed rooms like that. I will add it to that wall. I will add it to... Again, I hate putting it with fire. I hate putting fire on walls, but especially wooden walls. But, well, what's ever gone wrong from putting fire on like a wooden torch that has flames? on wooden walls. Yeah, absolutely nothing's ever gone wrong there. Absolutely nothing. So we've also got 24 granite. So actually what we can do is say there's this granite here. That's our 20 granite. And then I'll put the industrial cooler here eventually when we have one. And this is all the wood. Yeah, okay. So we've got some more heel root coming along. We've got the rice plants as well. We've got 1,038 days, but unfortunately it's also raining. It'd be nice if we just didn't have to worry about that so much. If this was an enclosed space, but it looks like not yet. Two concrete blocks. That's slate blocks. Okay, can't combine those. Oh, we've got a cougar hunting. Ooh, no. Who was Eagle again? Eagle. Oh, no. Uh-oh. All of you. Move. Move here. Yep, you are just going to attack. There we go. So it's not hunting. You're going to attack that. You are going to stand here. And where's our other one? Okay. So your health. You die in 14 hours. Definitely. You're going to tend Lao. You're going to go rest. That's great. Let's have you move and wait in here for right now. You don't have any medicine. Why do we not have any medicine? Okay, what we're going to do, let's harvest you. Prioritizing harvest. And then we're going to tend. You don't have any... There we go. To say you don't have any herbal medicine, so why are you... There we go. So you're no longer going to die. That's great. And this cougar, I'm not going to tame. I'm just going to cut up for food. Because what else would you do with somebody who's just attacked your colony? If it were just a wild cougar, I might have tamed it, but no thank you. Okay, so taming is not perfect. Oh, nutrition consumption is a little bit high. We do have a lot of horses. You know, what I'm going to do, let us not tame anymore. Because we've got, what's that? 1, 2, 3. We've got lots of stallions and actually only one mare. 2 mares. You know what? That's enough. That's enough. Oh, your resistance has broken. Excellent. So the next time we talk to you... You've got an infection. Okay, so... You, prioritize sending here. No, you need... Let's find some herbal medicine that we can use for tending. Herbal medicines. Wild healed roots. 82% grown, ready to harvest. Okay, these two, I am going to harvest you. Prioritize harvest. And then we will say prioritize tending. You haven't prioritized tending. There we go. Take the medicine with you, please. Excellent. So, hopefully our immunity will build up faster than we need it to. What I'm also going to do, let us let's harvest all of these. You're going to have a simple meal, and then harvest all of these wild healed roots. Because we need them. We need medicines. And hopefully you'll pick them up as well. Since you're supposed to have 5 of them. Let me just make sure that I am correct in saying that. Quick pause. Short bow, you want 5 medicine. Yes, you do. So we've got the blight slickers. What I'm going to do, let's finish, harvesting these heal roots, and then we are going to. There you go. You've picked them all up. Excellent. What we're going to do, with the exception of you, we are going to, worry about. I think it's just the one. Jump to location. It's just Fog, who only has a quarterstaff. So we are going to move up here. You know what, Eagle? We're not going to move you up there because you move so slowly because you've only got one leg. So these ones, I'm going to go here. And hopefully that's within range. Yes, it is. You are just going to move here. You are going to move away. Maybe let's have you move. Oh, we've taken care of Fog already. So, also, what does your bio look like? Construction, that would be excellent. Social and intellectual, those will all be excellent. So, let's say you go back. You are going to... Oh, unwavering loyalty. Never mind then. We're just going to strip Fog. Goko Juice we're not going to worry about. We're not going to let you do anything with that. Shoes... Oh, all of those are poor. We don't necessarily want that. So we're not going to worry about that. So I'm going to say you're allowed to self-tend, if you would like. And what are you going to do? You're going to rest, finally. Yep. As you wanted to do. Oh, and you're being tended by somebody else anyway. Oh, and our immunity level is now above our infection level. That's excellent. So with any luck, that will stay that way. And what I'd like to do, let's increase our bed rest again to, be level 2. Or second priority, because I think that will be really useful. So, potatoes have deteriorated in storage. Yes, that's because we need to build the rest of this. You, for example, need to build the rest of this. Oh, something else we can do. Let's do the Game of board game. Let's go like this, and then add in 2 stools like that. Yeah, and then let's have you eat and then prioritize building that. Excellent. And you're going to take some more. Boom. Excellent. Oh, and that's enough wood for all of those. That's even better. So build that, then build that one. That should take you almost no time at all. And build that one. Okay, also, are we not doing anything about the cougar? We're not going to butcher it? Well, let's prioritize butchering. There we go. We've got lots of potatoes. We've got... Oh, new recruit. Oh, and you've also become nervous. That is not great. Anyway, plants, animals, and intellectual. That's excellent. So, definitely make sure those are at the highest values. Handle. Hunt is good. Let's go like that. Oh, I forgot you were good for constructing things as well. You're passionate about... Oh, sorry, for growing things. Oh yeah, plants and animals, idiot. But let's do all of those as well. Excellent. So, where are you going? Needs, you want to destroy an insect hive, you want to become transcendent, you want to obtain legendary gear, and you want a psychic bond, to form a psychic bond. That's great. I don't really know how to form a psychic bond though, so we're going to have to figure that out. I might have to look that one up. The others I think are, I do know how. Oh, maybe not the transcendent one actually. Oh, that's a gene. Okay, that's good to know. So you would like to propose Marulo. You also want to become a consul in the imperial hierarchy. That's to do with the empire. and also want to become rich. We need 300,000 wealth to become rich. Eagle, you want a bionic spine. Well, we're also going to give you a bionic leg at this rate. Feel catharsis. Become transcendent as well and become rich. Oh, medical emergency. Oh, no, we can't tend it yet. But our infection has gone above again. In 4 hours, I will have Manatee tend to this, just to make sure that we don't lose. Well, hopefully we don't lose this pawn. Seconds. Okay, Manatee, let's have you start moving this way. No, just move. Now, oh, you're already tending. Okay, excellent. As to say, don't worry about feeding, just tend. But you know what? I think we're going to lose this pawn. What are we losing? Melee construction. Artistic and medical. Damn it. Damn. Okay. And Eagle has obtained the thin-skinned trait as well. No, this is definitely not my best run. Let's put, I think, People Memorial Grave. Let's put one up here. And then this is where we're going to do the funeral for the pawn that just died. Annoyingly. Hopefully it doesn't become a game of get one, lose one. That would not be fun. Also, you, social, bio, you're good for shooting and for melee. Let's do, so we don't actually have any, so this is a longbow, which needs great arrows. We don't have any great arrows. So I think what we're going to do with you is say, equip those, and then I will turn that into your, oh, actually, hold on. Even better, I can just say the Iqua one. And how is your medicine? Bio, you don't do medicine. So actually what we can do, Iqua, but remove this parent. We don't need medical as the parent. So once you're done with the game, you will probably go, yeah, equip stuff like you've just done. Let's have, you're consuming the meal, then we're going to prioritize working on the grave, and then we will do the funeral. Hello? Oh, and then let's bury you, and then we will do the funeral. Like that, and then let's begin the funeral with Manatee. Should hopefully be a good one. Woohoo, okay, everyone is talking about this person they've just lost. However, I don't think they were really good friends, fortunately. So it should just be that a colonist died. Yeah, okay. A little bit of a malice, but there's not much that I can do about that. Oh, it was a lackluster funeral, so everyone... -1 mood for 6 days. I just might as well not have done it. Okay, then. In that case... Oh, a war merchant from the Central Republic. Hold on. I keep... Warden. Who's my best warden? Marula, that's right. Manatee is my best doctor. Marula is my best warden, or best social. You're cutting an apple tree. Where is this apple tree? Nope, now you're playing a game. Okay. I'll wait until they get closer, because there's no point having them run all the way over here, just to then buy things and run all the way back, when they could also be very close. So let's now set you to trade. So we've got, well, we could buy 2 alligators. I'm not going to do that, but it could be interesting. Herbal medicine, of which we currently have none. Now, we've got a longbow without arrows. It doesn't look like they've got any arrows whatsoever. So you know what? I'm actually going to sell this great bow. We've got a wooden light club. We've got a quarterstaff. You know, I'm going to sell those. They're very poor quality, and there's not really much we should I mean, they're more likely to break. So let's just do that. And get rid of the poor cloth pants as well. Yeah, and then say accept. So we'll just get some money, which is good. Okay, so we've got 10 food. That's nice. I would like some more prisoners, if you don't mind. We've got some steel. That will be useful. We've got some limestone blocks, and we've got another rage. I did just say we wanted more prisoners. So, Eagle, we're not going to worry about you. I'm going to take the rest of you. And this is Phelps. You've got a Shiv. You're good for construction, artistic, and intellectual. Ooh. Wanderlust, you like to leave the place to travel and feels happiest on the move, but you're also a hard worker. That would be excellent. Would be very useful. Let's have these four move there. And then what I will do is, I think it said it's going to wait. Yeah, preemptively just wait. So what I'm going to do, these ones, you're then going to go up here. We're just going to kind of inch closer and closer. Until we're then in... Oh. Excellent. So these ones, let's have these two move there. Oh, we've already taken care of it. So can we capture him? Nope. So we're just going to strip. Maybe get some good stuff. Steak. What did you drop here? Herbal medicine, that's always good. These three, go about your business. We're going to strip him, and then don't even have anything good. Cloth apron. Plain leather jeans. Yeah, none of that's good. So, just, you're hauling. Well, we will sell those if they don't deteriorate first. That's fine. So you absolutely need to stab through the heart. Oh, but no danger. That's good. So we can actually let that bleed for a little bit. That's not a problem. Naturally healing anyway. But if Manatee wakes up before that's done, then that will be fine as well. Oh. You haven't actually died. Oh, you're tending yourself. Yeah, again, there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, and you haven't actually left. I mean, it's still red, which means it's still going to attack. We're going to hit these two and move you back here, because, yeah, sorry. Don't need it to be... There we go. You're down again. Maybe let's melee attack until death. Honestly, as long as it 8 hours, yeah, I'm about to say 234% bleeding. Oh, I'm about to say. We didn't actually need to go all the way until death, but yeah, it's alright. Better than nothing. So, we've got... Oh, you're going to eat. That's nice. Why you didn't just eat up here, I'm not really sure, but fine, whatever. We can have that built. We obviously need wood, and we need to chop down trees for that. So let's select all of those to go. What are you missing? Needs... Oh, your friend died. Just a colonist died for you. That's 19 days. Great. Okay. Colonist died. Oh, your friend died. Woohoo. Okay. Oh, a gift from the Central Republic. We've got a skull. A deer skull. Oh, we can... A simple hood with a forward-mounted scud. The piece is commonly seen worn and there's a tribal persuasion. Oh, so we can actually wear that. And the sash we could probably wear as well. Could be interesting. We'll just have to wait and see if that's the case. We absolutely need to... Yeah, oh, we've already got... You're starting to cut down trees to get wood, so that's excellent, because then we can start building things. Oh, you're going to cut down that one. We'll get even more wood. You know what else I will do? So granite block, we've got concrete, we've got some limestone. Got two... Oh, we've got 10 of limestone, so you know what? Let's go like that and like that. Okay, so sushi. I'm also going to just do some basic sushi for right now. But we need fish for this, but nobody's gone fishing yet. So let's go like that. Nobody's gone fishing yet though, so there's no point in really doing that, but better than nothing at least. We need wood. Oh, we've now got tons of wood here. That's excellent. Major break risk. What is your... Oh, your daughter died. Are you kidding me? That was your daughter. Okay, well, I'm really sorry. Not much I can do about that. That was a infection that yeah, couldn't really do much, and you've lost your leg. So you've lost more than just one whole person to you. Anyway, that's Rimworld for you. Okay, so we've got lots more wood coming. Oh, potatoes have rotted, deteriorated away in storage. Yep, come on. That's why we're trying to build it, so we can have even more storage. But you're in serious pain because of a bite scar. Oh, and your left ear was bitten off. Okay, well, we'll have to try and get you some way of replacing that ear. So we will do our best. That's more food coming along, that's excellent. Ruler, you're doing that. You are building the wooden walls, as you should. And you're moving like that. And eating. Excellent. Oh, Mare 2 is pregnant, and... Well, the nice thing is, one of the fulfillments that we need is to feel catharsis. So when they break down, afterwards they get this catharsis modifier. Once we feel that, well, then our fulfillment will be at 25%, and that's a permanent mood increase. So that will be nice. Awful bedroom. Yes, I realize the bedrooms are awful. There's not much I can do about that at the moment. Dance party opportunity at a ritual spot. We can try and do that. The other thing we can do, in fact, probably what I should have been doing, is if I go to... So I'll put a ritual spot outside, but what I'd also like to do is... what is it called? Not entertainment. It's not under making, I don't think. But we can put a bonfire. Oh, large fire. Burns out of a quandrum. Oh no, is it... sorry, it's not... Is it a campfire? I think it might be a campfire, actually, now that I'm saying that. What we can do is we can do different, like, this dance opportunity, for example. We should be able to do some of that stuff there. And then, more importantly, we can do, like, rituals and things that will give us some tech points that then go to our research. So if I look here, like, for example, tribal gathering, we can do that. I will do that a little bit later, I think. Once everyone has stopped building things and... Oh, you're actually researching at the moment as well. So maybe let's wait until you stop researching. And then we can do this gathering, which then will also give us some points, which is nice. 3rd of Jugust is when we can do expires in 9 days on the 11th of Jugust. We're on the 2nd of Jugust at the moment. So let's do a tribal gathering, and we'll get some, hopefully some good intellectual skill. Hopefully we'll get some points as well. Let's say begin. Everyone's going to the campfire. And then we'll get some research points as well, hopefully. There we go. Uninspiring. 5 of 10 participant count, some total intellectual skill, and started at a campfire. Between 2 and 12 research points per participant, divided between the available research projects at the moment. So that's great. However, they've all got a mood. They've all got -1 to mood as well, which is not great. So lackluster funeral, lackluster tribal gathering, which, yeah, 6 days. Wonderful. We need more people to make that really work and count. Which is alright. However, I have just noticed the time, and it is the time that I said that I was going to finish streaming. So I was going from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, which is the time zone that I'm located in. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this. The next time we play Rimworld, we will absolutely continue with the White Tiger Kokan and see where we can go from here. Anyway, I do hope that you have enjoyed this live stream. If you have, definitely please remember to kind of like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you on Friday for the next live stream, but there will be normal videos coming out both tomorrow and Friday as well. So if it's content you want, it's content I will give you. So hope to see you at